everyone, this is Archangeli. Today I'm going to talk to you a little about general Dollfie Dream maintenance and care. So right in front of you right now, I've got a Dollfie Dream Dynamite body that's not in the best of shape. I've seen worse, but she needs a little bit of help. If you can see, let's try to focus a little bit. On the heels of her feet, there's some discoloration. It could be dirt, it could be staining. We'll find out in a little bit. And also, focus on her shoulder blade right about here. There's a blue mark. And also on her thighs here, 1, 2, 3, 4 little bluish black marks. I'll tell you what they're from later. So anyway, we're going to talk about how to clean and get rid of some of this, because obviously no one really likes having stains on their dolls. So let's start with the feet first. When I was looking at this, I could see that there was like a bit of a shine to the heel, so that made me think it might not actually be staining. It could just be dirt. So that's why I've got my Mystery Clean Magic Eraser here. You can get these at pretty much anywhere, at the drugstore, at Walmart. Sometimes you even find them at the dollar store. It doesn't really matter what type. They come like this, these cleaning bricks. You don't need such a gigantic piece, so I usually just cut a chunk off. Sorry if you don't like the sound of crunching foam. Makes my sister cringe. So yes, I just cut off a piece, run it under water, squeeze out the excess water. You don't want it to be dripping wet. And then just kind of give the dirty part a little buff. I don't know if you can make out, but most of that icky actually came off onto my sponge. The foot is pretty much clean now, so let's just do the other one since I'm here. Why do one foot and leave the other one grubby? There, that's pretty good. So, excellent. That actually was not staining. It was just some dirt, and there's a few marks on her leg that I just got off as well. So, and if you can see, there's a little, you can actually see the dirt on the white sponge. Now, what causes staining? The Dollfie Dream bodies are made of a soft, porous vinyl, and as a result, just with general manipulation and playing, the oils on your hands will, or if you're standing them up on the ground, will leave marks like you saw on the feet. These are fairly easy to remove. With the bluish stains that are elsewhere on this body, these stains are from dye transfer from clothing or other items. Quite often on the heels of feet you'll see blue stains, which is from a combination of dark socks and dark soles in the inside of the shoes, and if the doll is standing, the pressure is what will force the dye into the vinyl. So that's why you see blue marks usually on pressure points, like around the scalp where the wig caps are, if the wig has a dark colored cap on the inside, and on the bottoms of the feet from shoes and socks. These marks are actually from Sasara Kusagawa version 1's black and white default outfit, and so I was dressing this doll in that outfit. I touched the outfit, there was nothing on my hands. I grabbed the leg, and that's what left these blue marks. So there was no immediate dye transfer that was visible onto my hands, but it left blue marks. Evil outfit. Just be warned. The Saber Lily, or the Saber Maid outfit is also known to do that. You'll get skid marks up the arm as you put on the outfit if you're not careful. So let's try to remedy this and get rid of some of these stains, shall we? So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about different products that are available. Obviously the Mr. Clean Eraser will only deal with surface stains. Volks recently released, let's see if you can see this product. This is called their, what is it called? The Dream Rescue Cream. So this is $20 on the Volks USA site. You can also get it on the Volks International website. And it's a little pot about that big. And it is a bleaching cream that's water-based, which has its advantage. I'll get to that in a second. And you apply it, let it sit, and remove it. And it'll, over time, remove the stains. I haven't personally played with this product yet, but I've heard very good things. So if you're making a Volks order, it's something that you can order if you have something to treat. Another product that I've ordered and used in the past is the Removes It by Twin Pines of Maine. This is an American company. This product is made in small batches, and like the Volks product, like this product, they actually do have a expiry date. So when you get it, it usually will have a best before date of about 6 months from the time you purchase it, because it is a bleaching agent. It has active peroxides in it. After the 6 months, it's not that it's going to stop working, it just will be less effective. It may take longer. Now, the Removes It stinks to high heaven. I can't tell you how bad this stuff smells. It's also an oil-based product, so after you apply it, you need to use something else to remove it. So you need to either remove, they sell a product, if I can zoom in, it's called Formula 911. And that can be used to remove the Removes It cream. Or you can use, I've used baby oil in the past because that removed the Removes It, but then you have to use soap and water to clean up the baby oil. It's messy, it's stinky. For the best efficiency, you have to apply it and then leave it for a full 24 hours before it's really effective. And then after you move it, you may have to reapply it. This product is $15.95 US, and the pot is roughly this size. This is not Removes It, this is nail gel. But just so you get an idea, it's a very big size jar. The one I'm holding is about 2 ounces. And I remember the Removes It was roughly that same size. So it's a decent amount of product for the price you're paying. So if you've got something that's really, really badly stained and you need a lot of treating, this is something that you could work with if you can deal with the stink and the cleanup. My preferred method is plain old Oxy Acne Cream. The active ingredient in this is benzoyl peroxide. That's what you're looking for when you go to the store, either 5 or 10%. Here in Canada, I think you need to get a prescription to get the 10% stuff. This is from, I purchased this in Hong Kong, and you can also get it in the US without a prescription. In the UK, I'm pretty sure you do need a prescription. So depending on how easy it is for you to get the acne cream, you may need someone to send you some. I don't know. Do read the label though, because a lot of acne creams use salicylic acid as their active ingredient. That's not going to help you. You need the peroxide because you need the bleaching agent. So this is going to be a several step video because I'm going to need this to dry, and then I'll wash it off and show you the results. But what you do is just apply it in a thin layer. You want to be able to still see some of the stain. And I'm just going to treat one side of the body, and I'll tell you why. I generally place the treated body part underneath a desk lamp that emits heat. So not specifically a heat lamp, it's just a warm lamp. So it's not one of these eco-friendly ones. I got mine from IKEA many years ago. And it basically has 2 temperatures, hot and hotter, or rather bright and brighter, but they end up emitting more or less heat depending on which brightness setting I choose. So I'm just rinsing the acne cream off my hands. So what I'm going to do is set this body underneath the heat lamp until the acne cream dries. And then I'll come back. Okay. So here I've got the body part under the heat lamp. And I'll turn it brighter. Ooh, there we go. And we're going to leave that for about an hour for the acne cream to dry. Now I'm not going to talk for an hour while the acne cream is drying, so let's talk about something else in the meantime. Remember I was mentioning that wigs can stain the heads of dolls? This is Tosakarin, and she's wearing, actually it doesn't matter, but this wig has a dark brown cap on the inside, and if you look closely at this wig cap, can you see there's marks here and here and along the front there from the wig, just from pressure from the elastic. But luckily, oh, I've also got a silicone one underneath. There's nothing on the head. Now, these silicone wig caps are also porous, so they will not protect from stains completely. I like them because they prevent my wigs from sliding around when I have them on the doll. And in this case, this is one of the older Volks head caps, and it's very slippery and satiny, and it'll wiggle around, and I didn't like that, which is why I put the silicone underneath. Silicone wig caps are known to let the dye bleed right through and stain the head, so just be aware that they're not completely safe for stain prevention. You want a nice, tight-fitting fabric wig cap in either a nude or a white fabric. So I've had the body sitting underneath the warm lamp for about an hour now, and the acne cream is now dry to the touch, so I'm going to rinse it off, and let's have a look and see how the stain removal has progressed. All right, ta-da! Are we ready to see how the stain removal process worked? So it wasn't magic. You can still see after the one treatment, the 4 spots on her leg are still visible. This position was the closest to the heat lamp. And as you get further away, the stain removal was less effective just because it wasn't directly under the heat. So the one on her derriere here is still quite visible. And the one on her back, this was the darkest stain when we started with. It's lightened quite considerably. So I'm going to reapply the acne cream, put it back under the lamp, and we'll see how many treatments this will take to actually get out. But I'm optimistic that within the next 5 or 6 hours, I'm going to have a completely stain-free body. So with stain treating, whether you're using the acne cream or removes it, or the Dollfie Dream Rescue Cream from Volks, patience is key. You're not going to get immediate results. With the Dollfie Dream Rescue Cream, I've actually heard that it's better if you wrap the treated part in clear cellophane or cling film, just to keep the moisture in the cream and concentrate it on the area that you're treating. With acne cream, I didn't find that necessary. I just let it dry, wash it off, reapply. It doesn't discolor the normal skin vinyl. I've also done this method on semi-white and had successful results. However, I don't recommend doing this with the white skin vinyl because you may not notice it immediately, but over time it will cause the vinyl to yellow. And of course, that's not anything that's desirable. With Removes It, if you do choose to use that product, apply it very thinly. Use a toothpick so that you can still see the actual stain underneath the application, because it's an oil-based product. How someone explained it to me is the moisture in the cream will cause the vinyl to open up, like to open up the pores, which is what gets the stains out. However, because it's an oil-based product, it seals the product in. And if you apply a very thick coating, it can actually cause the vinyl to blister. And I've seen this with one of my dolls, as well as some of my friends it's happened to as well. The vinyl will swell and you'll end up with these puffy blisters. It will dissipate over time, and by time I mean 2 to 3 months before the swelling will dissipate, and it'll actually change the surface of the vinyl. So if you are using Removes It on a Dollfie Dream, just be careful and apply thin layers, and that way you can avoid blistering your vinyl. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment or shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have regarding stain treating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, Spooky. Are you helping? I need my towel back.